Welcome back to Broken Sword 5. This upcoming episode is part 5 of this series, following George and Nico and Co.
The gallery was sealed off. The place looked empty. Lane wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around. The door was locked and sealed off with police tape. I needed to find Lane, and I was sure he wasn't in there. Through the glass, I could see Henri's office.
Obviously, Lane's not in there. Let's see if we can ask this guy down here if he knows where Hector Lane is.
Hi.
Monsieur?
I'm looking for Mr. Lane. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
Well, looks like I need to quickly get back to the tube again and make way to the apartment block where Bijou and Hector will be.
So Lane was consoling the widow. What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals? Parisian spring fashion. Reminds me why I love this city.
Try the door.
The door was locked.
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Lane. I need to talk to you. Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
Old-fashioned blackmail works every time.
Dear Lord, George, you have a worse timing. Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera's security.
So?
What do you know about the owner of Vera's security?
I've never had the pleasure.
Tell me about Annette.
Who?
From Vera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
Being awkward. Well, the best way to deal with an awkward person is to turn around and show them a picture.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
Come on, Lane. Tell me about Annette.
All right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Especially when you leave them. Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Okay, Lane. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
Let's get him out of the way.
If Lane was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
Before I do that, let's go and introduce myself. Lovely lady.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
Interesting music we've got there. Yeah. It's a recognized song. So, definitely.
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you. How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, chérie.
Do you know this company, Vera Security?
No, I don't. I've never heard of them.
And the other stupid stuff I can show her. How about this?
Hey, this might cheer you up. Say hello to Trevor.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word pest. Please never show it to me again. Why do you show that to me?
Does this smell good to you?
It's heavenly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I loved it.
Just minging. Minging.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Lane. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera Security's owner.
Well,
A small,
boy.
stuffed dog sat on the table. Poor creature. Was that a tear in its glassy eye?
we'll move on after to investigate the area.
Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit. On balance, I preferred the waistcoat. A subtle birthmark was the only blemish on the model's flawless skin. The stereo was playing the same tune over and over again.
Really annoying.
You have a beautiful home, Bijou.
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
Virginia paintings look terrible.
The view through to the Bois de Boulogne was stunning. America is my country, and Paris is my hometown.
Oh, there's a box. Let's investigate that. Let's see what this.
Please don't touch my things.
Have it. Look at the table.
Sherry, please don't touch my table. I keep everything in perfect order.
Apparently I've not to touch any in our room right now, so we'll go and proceed.
Night was falling. Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Vera's security.
This is a wee visit to Vera's security. Well, there was some little breaking and entering, shall we say.
The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight, the perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in. There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground. Vera's There was no way I could force the shutter open with my bare hands. I needed to find another way.
Oh, let's see. Oh, good. Ah, there we go. I can climb this girder. Let's work that one out. We'll have a look inside this
I popped the lid open.
electrical box.
Inside was an aircon unit and, bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Okay.
The aircon blade was exposed. It was the motor that operated the shutters. It was the master controller for the shutters. It was the power supply.
Let's switch that off.
The wire connected the shutter motor to the master controller.
Now, what I actually need is some sort of equipment here. Let's see, I need to hotwire this, so cut that wire. That's the start. That kills the fans not going to operate. I need to get the power to get to the override the shutter. Right.
I'd cut the wire in half. I hoped I was doing the right thing.
That's 9 moving there, so.
It was the power supply. The wire connected the power supply to the master controller.
Let's see. Oh, that's not right.
That
That's
wouldn't
the cutters. Get the cutters back up.
That was close. The wire was live.
I had to switch the turn back off, right, okay. Right, let's cut that one, so take that out of the lip. Oops. dropped it. That powers that directly to the shutters. Override the shutter. There we go, bingo. Override the shutter mechanism. Now I can have a look inside and investigate their security. This drawer was blocked by the cockroach earlier, so I'm going to chance to look in it.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip. It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
Not one cotton bud. I'll drop that into my case. I'll have a wee look around. Shifty wave in the back, which we could get in earlier.
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
Probably dark in here. Need a bit of light source. I'll have got some matches. Oh. That's a lot. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. I can't see a thing. I should be able to strike the matches up to the bottom side we go. Try that again. There we go. Okay. I hit a switch inside the wall here. It's still active in my viewpoint. There we go. Lights on.
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery
Investigate this
scooter,
room.
just like the one the killer had escaped on. Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
Oh, in the floor, scooter. Let's see. Oh, air vent. It's like in the
The
air vent.
had a tiny catch on the side. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. Through the grill, I could see something glinting, but it was too dark to tell what it was.
Too dark.
That would be pointless.
Alright, let's see if we can get it out then.
It felt like the perfect opportunity to use Lane's clippers. Sadly, they were designed to cut, not lever.
Pizza, any chance?
That was never going to happen.
Okay.
Just mess and empty boxes.
Right. Must be something else I'm missing in this room. Let's go have a look at the scooter.
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
Pizza boys! I can see the scooter.
Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
Let's see. Oil on the floor. Could
I smeared some oil
Oh,
onto the
nice,
cotton bud.
got the oily cotton bud, so maybe that can get me in there then.
That wasn't worth trying.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yes, okay. Recording. Try the shredder.
The shredder was jammed.
What's that stuck?
There was a letter jammed in the shredder. There was a letter jammed.
Jam. Hold up.
I tried to poke the paper free, but it was too tightly jammed. Somehow, I had to get the shredder working again.
To the gear panel, like off.
I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue.
See if we can lubricate this device.
I smeared the gears with oil.
There we go. Perfect.
It was time to see what was in the letter.
In this section here, I had the opportunity to move the letters around. And what I had to do is recreate the letter that was shredded, so it's a bit of a mini puzzle game. So, opportunity for me to go through it lastly. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this section out, and we'll jump to a later stage just so we get to the next stage and get in the video. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there watching me doing this puzzle game for like 10 minutes. It took me to do. Didn't take me long, but still. Here's the completed article. The last 2 pieces made across. There we go.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera Security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Nadovsky. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Nadovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Nadovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Well, that's one problem solved now to chase him up, chase some culprit for that. But first, we've got a little wee problem.
The shredder had died. Annette must have overworked it.
With his vent, so let's go and deal with the vent.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
I should have enough now. I've got a paper clip here. Let's see if we can try this one. That works.
The paperclip was perfect for the job. There was definitely something in there. The vent was already open. Now, what are you? Gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart. You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
Got
I
me there.
found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Mou, arrest this man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Oh wow.
Join us next time for more Broken Swords, more mystery, intrigue, and drama.